Right, it's about time that I jumped in front of the camera, and I'm in another room, different room, and I'm using the microphone from the webcam. I haven't got. I need to get a new cable for my Logitech, not Logitech. This blue mic, because the cable that it came with, it keeps like malfunctioning. Like sometimes I turn the PC on and then it says, "Oh, malfunctions," and it's something wrong with the cable. So I'm going to sort that out, and I'm testing whether I can do this using wireless Wi-Fi as well. I'm hoping, just checking for drop frames, and yeah, it's about time I jumped in front of the camera. The last two videos I did like a slideshow, where just taking photos and made it like a just just photos, and the pickups lately have been a bit slim pickings, because not the last one, the one before that, I got Kirby 64, and that was a big chunk of change to get. So I've been sort of like recouping a bit, and I'm thinking about going to that gaming market in London gaming market in November. I think November 9th. I'm putting a bit of cash aside, like saving a bit, and I'm thinking of going there to see if I can scoop up some heavy hitters there, because I've wrote a big list of everything I'm after, and I've got like a list of 10 that are like really expensive stuff, like the big fire stuff, and I'm hoping I might go there and pick one or two off from there. So right, where should we start? Well, since the last video that I went to Canvey Island CEX, recently they've been getting some good stuff in, and I hate going there and I see it and I want it all, and I can't do it. I can't just get it all, and I get really flustered, like what to pick. But something that's been on my mind recently is getting. I've always wanted the coloured controllers for the N64, and I was thinking of getting them boxed. And then I think they look better out the box. They look better on display. So I've decided to just get them loose, and then maybe in the future I'll get the box. But earlier this year I got the red one. I'm not sure if I showed it in a video. And then recently I picked up the blue one, and then I went to Canvey Island and they had two more. They had the yellow one, and this one cost more than the other two. The red and the blue one were 15, but this one was 18. So I don't know why this one costed more. Is it more uncommon, or? So yeah, you got the yellow one. So I've always had the idea of having an N64 like in a display cabinet with a loose N64 and the 4 different coloured controllers sitting in front of it. I've always wanted that. So I got the red one, I got the blue one. So I thought, right, let's just get them. So we've got the yellow one, and I'm not going mad. I'm not going after all these limited controllers where there's like single digits of them existing, like, or ones that were given to staff members, or that really rare ones. I just want the general release ones. If it wasn't sold to the public, I'm not interested. And also in Canvey Island, I had to go back the next day to get this one, because I looked on the CEX app to see where the nearest location of this one is, and it was in Canvey as well. So I had to go back there, and I didn't see it in the display cabinet, but they had it out back. And I went back to get the gold one, and again this was 18 as well. So this one and the yellow one were the same price, and it looks okay on camera. But if you saw it in person, there's a few little scuffs, but from a distance you would never notice it. If I went right up close, you might see it. But yeah, I've noticed the webcam's not picking up the green so well, like the green button. I don't know why. So yeah, we got the gold one. So yeah, I need to get. I'm after the green controller. and the atomic purple, and I've got all 8 of them. Because you've got the four coloured controllers, and then you've got the grey, black, purple, and gold. So there's just 8. So that's that. So we put them aside, and I've also been going down the DS 3DS rabbit hole. I've been interested in getting a few DS games, and in CEX in Southend I've got this one. Like shortly after I got those controllers, my local CEX had like an influx of like DS and 3DS, and managed to get this one, Mario versus Donkey Kong 2 for a tenner. And I saw this one in CEX maybe a year ago, and the case was all like really sun faded, like horrible, like, and I think at the time it was more expensive as well. But yeah, I still need to get the first one and the one on the Game Boy Advance. So there's the receipt. So that's complete. But yeah, this one's got a really nice front cover. Like, I like the robot Mario. It just looks decent, like on display. So that's that. And then I think maybe a week later, I went into CEX on a Sunday, and I was hunting this game down. That's Doodle Jump. A video clip of this randomly popped up in my YouTube feed. I don't know why, and I clicked on it to look at the gameplay, and I thought it looks really interesting. It's a sort of game that you can play like while like a short burst game, like just a short time waster. Like if you're at an airport or waiting for a bus, or on a bus, or something, just to pass a short bit of time. You can just sit and play this one. It's like as it's called, Doodle Jump. It's a platforming game where you're constantly jumping and you're going higher and higher. Like if you see the back, like you're constantly going up. And I thought it looks interesting. So, and my local CEX had it for 6. And lucky for me, it's got the manual. So yeah, 3DS, like that was a sort of error where they stopped making manuals. So when it comes to buying 3DS games, I'm not really bothered if it's got a manual or if it's got a leaflet that's meant to come with it. I just have it as seen, sold as seen. And I think the same day that I got this, just to round it to a tenner, I managed to find another 3DS game that I was after, and that's this one, Splinter Cell 3D. I didn't know there was a Splinter Cell on the 3DS, so I managed to get that just to round it to a tenner, to save getting £4 in change back. So yeah, I think this is like a remake or a remaster of the first Splinter Cell on the Xbox. So that's that one. And next we're going to Xbox One. It's all from CEX, apart from these last two. We've got a ukulele, and I got this because look at that, £3. I saw it. I thought bargain, and then the same day that I got this, I saw on YouTube that they announced a remaster of this, or a reboot, or whatever you call replayly. So this game like remastered, or well, I don't even know what you call it, where they remake it, or they're just doing it again, and then they like sort of improve it or add stuff to it. And I still haven't played this. So this is meant to be a successor to Banjo-Kazooie, and I think they should the people that made this, who is it, Playtonic and Rare, they should just get together and just make Banjo-Kazooie free and just make a good game. And That would sell like hotcakes. A new Banjo-Kazooie game, instead of just teasing us and playing with us. But yeah, this is a decent game anyway. That's that. And then the same day I got Ukulele, I got Assassin's Creed Origins. Again, look, Xbox One is peanuts now. It's so cheap. These are the sort of games that you just pump and dump. Like you buy them, whiz through them, and then just sell them on. Like Origins, like just to think how much people paid for this back in the day when it first came out. Like insane. Yeah, this is a decent Assassin's Creed game as well, like, in Egypt. And again, the same day I got there, I also got Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. And I was thinking of getting this on the PS4, but it costs more on there. It's more cheaper on the Xbox. So I was gonna stick to Sony for like Tomb Raider games, but I think I've got Tomb Raider on the 360, so I might as well just continue the on the console, like Xbox, because I normally think that Tomb Raider is PlayStation, because like Tomb Raider 1, 2, 3 and 4, but then again it's not exclusive to Sony, because Tomb Raider 1 was also on the Sega Saturn and the PC, so it's not Sony, but I always think of it as like a Sony or a PlayStation. It belongs to PlayStation, but it doesn't. So that's Tomb Raider. Now we're going over to OG Xbox, and I got this one from Canvy CEX. The same day that I got one of the controllers the first time round, the yellow one. While I was waiting in the queue, like where the queue would be, if I looked down and right, I saw that they got their OG Xbox stuff, and I spotted this. This was on my list to get. That's 007 Agent Under Fire. Got a bit of writing on it, but that doesn't bother me. But it's a decent game as well. That's complete. I don't know why my webcam's doing this, where anything green is like being rejected. I don't know if there's a setting, or is there like a green screen sort of thing going on. I don't know. My webcam doesn't like Xbox. And next purchase. I'm nearly coming to the end now. I've got two here, just to document into my collection. We've got Tony Hawk's Underground 2, and I had this back in the day when I had an Xbox, so that's the reason I've got this again. Again, like £6. The downside to this is I didn't notice until I got home. It's a bit grubby down there, so if I see another copy, I'll upgrade it. Yeah, this is a decent one. I think they're gonna do these next. They've done Tony Hawk's 1 and 2, 3 and 4. I think they're gonna remaster these next. Now this is a must. Yeah, when I used to skate, I used to always play this, and Underground 1, because Tony Hawk's Underground 1, and I think this one as well, that they've got like remakes or maps from the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater ported over to here. I think it's number 1. They had like a couple maps ported over. You have to like find them in the map, like the open world, and find them. So yeah, that's Tony Hawk's Underground 2. It's taken me a while to bump into this one. Like I kept seeing it on the PS2 and the GameCube, but I would never see it on the Xbox. But now we have. So that's that. And then the last purchase to document into the collection is this film. Look who's talking. That's a sort of secret collection that I've got going. I'm not sure I've mentioned it, but I'm collecting films like from the 90s, like blockbuster films, 80s and 90s. Because these are the classics. Because movies nowadays, like 2010s to now, they're just rubbish. Like these are like they're timeless. Like, you can just stick it on and just watch it. And I got this for 50p. That's John Travolta. Like they don't make films like this anymore. This is like a. I remember watching this when I was like single digits age, like maybe like 8 or 9 or something like that. They've got the baby, and you've got obviously what's it? John Travolta, like voice acting the thoughts of a baby, like. Yeah. I think that's what it is, isn't it? But I got this today in a charity shop, and also in the same vicinity of the DVDs, I spotted this. Now, I'm not leaving that there. That's Fable 1. This was I think it was £1.50. It's all complete. But when I got out the charity shop, I noticed that there was all like stickers plastered all over it, like the pre-owned stickers, the orange ones from Game, and it was there. And I thought I could peel it off, but not knowing that it was stuck on the inlay inside, so I had to like carefully like get it off. But yeah, it was success. So yeah, slim pickings for pickups, because as I said, as a reminder, I'm very likely, maybe 60-70% sure that I'm going to go to this gaming market in London November 9th. But I'm not sure whether to get the tickets for the early bird or just go at 3 o'clock and just see what's left behind. Because there's a few hitters that I'm after, like N64, Sega Saturn, Mega Drive. I'm after Rise Star on the Mega Drive. I'm after Rise Star, Revenge of Shinobi, Shinobi X on the Sega Saturn, Paper Mario, boxed in nice condition, some Game Boy Advance. I'm about to go down the rabbit hole of Game Boy Advance. A bit scared because that's like all the games on my list for Game Boy Advance are like expensive. So that's it. So peace, I guess. I hope this video came out okay. I reckon my mic's gonna be all muffled amongst this Soulface tune that's been playing. So yeah, I thought I'd do this, get back in front of the camera. Now I've also noticed I've got to lose some weight. So yeah, I'm gonna click off now. Peace.